Hey guys, Raul here with another copy roast. So if you're struggling to get responses to your emails, watch this video and I'm going to walk you through exactly our strategies, my mindset and how I approach writing copy by ripping apart some of the copy that you guys sent over. And don't forget to subscribe, like this video so you can keep creating more of this content. So let's get started. First copy, straight away. My first initial response, it's too long. Like if I see something like this on my phone, on my laptop, I'm not going to read it. But let's go through it and then write the better one. So, hey, the challenge of every real estate developer is to manage less risk in the process of developing real estate and selling it to clients. In all, the main objective here is to make a marketing piece that sells the dream of the property, especially when the home is currently in pre-construction. Does this sound familiar to you? Recently, I've helped a lot of real estate developers to work on a 3D visualization of their listings for marketing purposes that led to a hugely successful campaign for them. I helped them to create visualization products for the property. From helping real estate developers with the production of 3D floor plans, 3D renderings, and virtual reality 360 tours specifically for their property listings. I understand that you're the listing agent, but I'm not sure if this falls under your purview within. Regardless, maybe this sample will spike your curiosity about the kind of conversion on prospective buyers that you can be getting through your listing. This is something you can use on your listings as soon as next week if you like it. Are you free anytime this week or quick check? Best. Oh my God. Like this might be a really good test. Like if you get tired after reading your email, it sucks. Like I'm already like the words, like my tongue got twisted, tied, like this is like no good. So proofread your text. Like if it takes you, I don't know how long I read it, like a minute, over a minute, it's too long. It needs to be like 10, 15 seconds max. But now let's get into the specifics. So I understand the offer seems to be this dude is making 3D visualizations of properties to help real estate agents sell more. So that's your offer. Like take away all of this stuff. Like you don't need it. So I would start straight away. Like, hey, name. I saw your listing on Zillow, maybe. Saw your listing on Zillow. Looks pretty good. Then have you thought of adding 3D, it's good for 3D plan, visualization. Visualization is a good word, but it's too long. Have you thought of adding a 3D plan to your listing to sell more? Maybe it's the main interest point to your listing to spike curiosity, prospective buyers. Let's do to convert buyers. I'd love to send, no, mind if I send over a sample. Hey name, I saw your listing. And you can add here like apartment, house listing in Silla, looks pretty good. Have you thought, have you thought about adding a 3D plan to your listing to convert more buyers? Mind if I send over a sample? So this is already seems so much better. I might be a little bit off on the terms and the angles because this is not my market, but you get the point. So I saw the listing on a listing site, looks pretty good. So you give them some kind of compliment, but then you add on top of it how to make it better. Have you thought about? So you're not pushing, you're asking them have you thought about? And then they're like, this actually might be a good, interesting thing. Have you thought about adding a 3D plan to your listing to convert more buyers, to get more views, whatever the offer here is? Mind if I send over a sample? Best. This seems already much better. You can read it without getting tired, 10, 15 seconds. So take this and work around with this sentence. So you can test different options, different angles, what's the combination of words that really resonates with those real estate agents? What are they looking for? What are their KPIs? Is it more views, more buyers to check out their listings, actually to get more queries from the website, whatever that is, add it in here and test it out. this is already much shorter and better. So next one, first impressions, shorter, better, but again feels like it can be even shorter. But let's read through it. Hey, first line compliment. I want to contact you since we are helping online stores in the niche scale their sales through our unorthodox Facebook ads method. We were recently able to skyrocket the sales of one of our clients in the niche, which is why we decided to reach out to you, as you would be the perfect fit for us. If this is something you'd be interested in, we made a quick video for what we would do to scale store name. Would it be okay to send the video here? Sincerely, Al. All right, so pretty good. But again, it got a little bit all over the place, or like talking about stuff that we didn't need, and a little bit saying the same stuff in different words. So let's make sure the version. So, hey, name. Okay, we want to contact you. We're helping this. So again, let's try the second one that we just like used. Uh, have you thought of, or like, I noticed you're not using our, I like the word unorthodox. It's like interesting. I haven't seen it much. Like it caught my attention. Using our unorthodox Facebook, maybe Facebook ads method for store. We recently, here like the skyrocket, I would remove that as like a fluff word. If you have actual results, like tell those. So recently helped store name, and that you actually helped add 50K MRR with our strategy. Would, let's say, I noticed you're not using our Facebook ads methods for store. Recently helped store name with this, maybe with this exact strategy. And it can even be like straight away to call to action. Mind if I send more info? My name, I notice you're not using, maybe this is a little bit like too upfront. I noticed you're not using one of the newest methods. Is like more intriguing maybe. I noticed you're not using one of the newest Facebook ads methods for store. Recently helped store name add 50K with the 6 strategy. I'm going to send more info. Yeah, this seems pretty good. And a quick tip, if you're from a non-English speaking country and you have like a non-regular English name, I would recommend like using initials or just like a shorter version, like a nickname, because this helps add more trust to get more replies. So for example, here, I just add like Al. Yeah, this is like seems pretty good to me. So these would be the two lines I would work on. So the first one is just to generate interest. So your unorthodox method, you can use it here. Hey, we just discovered this like method that would work perfectly for your store, and we recently did this for an exact type of store like you are. Mind if I send info? Mind if I show you how we can do the same for you? Because again, much shorter, sweet, straight to the point. I can read it in 10 seconds. Let's get on to the next one. Hey, okay, an icebreaker first line. By talking to marketing leaders from the hotel industry, we discovered that traditional marketing strategies are becoming outdated. Hotel marketing leaders create data-driven campaigns and can easily uncover main loyalty drivers of your guests by using our solution. Would be crazy to know more details. So the length is pretty good, but it's like it reads again more like a brochure. It's not like, I understand this is not sent to me specifically, like maybe with the icebreaker, but this one, like by talking with marketing leaders, seems like something you say on a convention or like read on a like a big ad. So I would make it more conversational, more again like it was typed up on the spot. So let's go through it to understand the offer. So they help hotel managers to data-driven campaigns, which uncover the main loyalty drivers. Okay, so if I'm getting this correctly, they help hotels make more money by understanding their guests better and understanding what makes guests stay longer, book more. I like this. Would it be crazy? Crazy part. Okay. So this one I would pretty much completely remove and just add like, hey, name. If you want to add something like that, I would use, I was just chatting with hotel name owner. So if you have worked with like a hotel name that they know about, like some big chain, I would add here. I was just chatting with Radisson Singapore owner and wanted to reach out uh, to you as well. So traditional marketing strategy being outdated. Okay, so I would focus on this one. So if you have like a data-driven solution, you have something new, something unique, I would add that. So I was just chatting with a hotel and owner. I want to reach out to you as well. Again, have you thought about, so this is like something, the data driven approach, but something like very specific. So let's not say like buzzwords like data driven campaigns, marketing strategies. Have you thought about doing this? But this has to be like the specific thing you're helping them. It gives like data driven. Have you tried like data driven TikTok campaigns, whatever the channel is? I would add it here. So have you thought about X? And if you want to add stuff, because it because we just helped, you can increase X. So whatever you helped with another very similar client, write it here. Mind if I send more info? Or user, would it be crazy to send you? Okay, so let's read out. Hey, I was just chatting with Radisson Singapore owner and wanted to reach out to you as well. So have you thought about X? Because we just helped this hotel increase their customer loyalty, increase their bookings, increase their revenue. With that, mind if I send more info? Cheers. Yeah. This seems like already again like it's already short, but I made it even shorter, even more straight to the point, and yeah, that's pretty much. I think like the main takeaways: make your emails much shorter, make them more specific, remove any buzzwords, uh, take away everything that doesn't need to be there. Don't just say the same things in different ways, and stop trying to put everything into one email. The goal of the first email is just to open up the conversation, uh, open a relationship. You want to pique their interest first and then start pitching. So don't think of it like just you have to do everything in the one email. You have follow-ups, you have multiple ways to start contacting them. So hope it helps. Don't forget to subscribe. If you have your own copy, you want me to roast it, I'm going to put a link to the type form down below. You can send over your copy and I will look it over in our next week's episode. Thanks. See ya.